The biggest lie in football is that calm players are simply born that way. They're not. Because if you've ever played a match, you know exactly what happens. The ball comes to you. You hear a defender shouting. Another one is closing you down. Suddenly your touch feels worse. Your decision-making disappears. And before you know it, you've given the ball away. Meanwhile, some players look completely different. The ball arrives. Pressure arrives. Chaos arrives. And somehow they look like they're playing in their backyard. No panic. No rush. No stress. Just complete control. So what's their secret? Today, you'll learn why some players always look calm on the ball and how you can become one of them. And the answer has almost nothing to do with talent. Most players think composure is confidence. It isn't. Most players think calmness comes from experience. Not exactly. And most players believe they panic because defenders are too aggressive. That's usually wrong too. The truth is this. Players don't panic because pressure exists. Players panic because pressure surprises them. That's the difference. When pressure surprises you, your brain goes into survival mode. Everything speeds up. You rush decisions. You rush touches. You rush passes. And the game feels impossible. Elite players don't stay calm because the game is slower. They stay calm because they see things earlier. And that's where everything changes. The real reason players panic isn't technical. It's informational. Most players are constantly reacting. Elite players are constantly preparing. Think about it. Imagine receiving a pass. One player has no idea what's around him. He hasn't checked his shoulder. He doesn't know where defenders are. He doesn't know where space is. The ball arrives. Now he has to solve everything instantly. That's panic. Now imagine another player. Before the pass is played, he's already scanned twice. He knows where pressure is. He knows where space is. He knows his next action. When the ball arrives, nothing surprises him. That's composure. Composure isn't a personality trait. It's preparation. Rule number 1. Scan before the ball arrives. If you only remember one thing from this video, remember this. Calm players scan constantly. Nervous players don't. Watch elite midfielders. They're checking over their shoulder every few seconds. Not because it looks cool. Because information creates confidence. The more information you have, the calmer you become. Try this in your next match. Before receiving every pass, scan at least once. Twice if possible. At first it will feel awkward. But eventually it becomes automatic. And your confidence will explode. Because suddenly you're no longer guessing. You already know what's happening. Rule number 2. Decide early. Most players wait until the ball arrives before making a decision. That's too late. Elite players often decide before they receive. Not every time. But whenever possible. They already know. Should I pass? Turn? Drive forward? Play one touch. This gives them a huge advantage. Because while everyone else is thinking under pressure, they're already acting. And football rewards early decisions. The earlier you solve the problem, the calmer the game feels. Rule number 3. Improve your body shape. Here's something most players completely ignore. Your body shape determines your stress level. Think about receiving with your back completely turned. You can't see the field. You can't see pressure. You can't see options. Now compare that to receiving side on. Suddenly, everything changes. You can see more. You have more options. You have more escape routes. And more options always create more confidence. That's why great players constantly adjust their body position before receiving. They're making the game easier before the ball even arrives. Rule number 4. Stop trying to look impressive. This one hurts. A lot of players panic because they're trying too hard to impress people. They want the perfect dribble, the spectacular turn, the highlight reel moment. So when pressure arrives, they force things. And forcing things creates mistakes. Elite players understand something important. Simple football is powerful football. Sometimes the best decision is a simple pass. Sometimes it's one touch. Sometimes it's keeping possession. The calmest players aren't trying to prove anything. They're trying to solve the situation. And that's why they look so composed. Rule number 5. Get comfortable with pressure. Most players avoid pressure. Elite players train for it. Think about your training sessions. Do you always practice with unlimited time? Unlimited space? No defenders? If so, you're preparing for a game that doesn't exist. Football is pressure. Football is chaos. Football is decisions. The more often you train under pressure, the calmer you become during matches. Because your brain starts recognizing situations. And familiar situations feel less stressful. Imagine you're a central midfielder. The center back passes you the ball. A midfielder is sprinting toward you. An average player receives first, then reacts. An elite player reacts before receiving. He scans. He opens his body. He notices space. He already knows his next pass. The defender arrives expecting panic. Instead, one touch. Pass. Pressure gone. Defender beaten. Not because of speed. Not because of skill moves. Because of preparation. That's the difference. For the next 7 days, focus on one habit. Scanning. Not skills. Not shooting. Not dribbling. Scanning. Every training session. Every small-sided game. Every match. Force yourself to check your surroundings before receiving. You'll be shocked by what happens. Your decisions improve. Your touch improves. Your confidence improves. And most importantly, the game starts feeling slower. Not because it actually slows down. Because your brain is finally ahead of it. The best players don't think differently because they're calm. They're calm because they think differently. They understand that football isn't about reacting faster. It's about preparing earlier. That's what composure really is. Not confidence. Not talent. Not personality. Preparation. Awareness. Information. The next time you watch an elite player, don't look at their feet. Look at their eyes. Watch how often they scan. Watch how early they prepare. Watch how little surprises them. That's the secret. And once you start doing the same thing, defenders will notice something strange. The harder they press you, the calmer you become. And that's when football becomes fun. If you enjoyed this video and want to become a smarter, more confident footballer, subscribe to Football Academy and join us for the next video.